for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love a good workout set, and this set here, okay, first of all, the color is everything. The top, which is so comfortable, it has a molded cup with a built-in bra, so it has excellent support, very flattering. When I tell you this set sucks you in, as you can see, it sucks me in. The biker shorts are high-waisted. They do have pockets, which is awesome because, you know, you can put your phone in your pockets, you know, while you're working out. I will say that these biker shorts did not roll down as I was working out. And the biker shorts, the length is perfect, and they did not everything stayed in place while I was working out. Let me just say that I did not have to do a lot of adjusting to the set while I was working out, okay? The top comes in extra small to 3X, and the bottom comes in an extra small to a 4X. When I tell you this set is top tier, it is top tier, okay? And the material, it keeps you dry throughout your whole entire workout. It is so good, guys. Now, this black set, my favorite, okay? The sports bra alone had me sold, okay? The sports bra is a low intensity support, okay? But it is a full coverage, and it's seamless, and it's so comfortable. As you can see, I'm working out in it. Nothing is hanging over. Nothing is spilling over on the side. The yoga pants, they're also high-waisted with pockets. They are super, super comfortable, okay? Same as the sizes. The top comes in an extra small to a 3X, and then the bottoms are an extra small to a 4X, okay? These sets are good for yoga, going to the gym, as you can see, tennis, basketball, Pilates, or just daily, you know, wear around the house, guys. Listen, top tier, okay? Thank you, Baleaf, for sponsoring today's video. All of the links will be down in the description box. Thank you so much. Hey y'all, it's your girl Sheena with She Is Fab, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sheena, and she does all the things. If you're an oldie but a goodie, hey girl, hey, hey girl, hey, you know how we do. So today, I have my best friend in the whole wide world here. We have never done a sit down video together. We've done lives. You guys have seen us on Instagram, out and about, living our best life, but we've never done a sit down video. So I asked my best friend if she would like to do a video with me and answer some questions and just talk about friendships. We're both in our 40s, how to, you know, nurture and love on each other without smothering each other, learning each other. all the things. So I did get a couple of questions on Instagram. I think Nicole got a couple as well, but I guess we'll start off with how we met. Well, first of all, let me introduce her. If you don't know who she is, okay? She is several people's mama, baby, okay? Go ahead and tell them about yourself, bestie.
I'm several people's mama, specifically the mother of 4. I have 3 adult children and 1 teenager that drives me up the wall. Little diva, you know her if you've seen my Instagram. I got some followers on Instagram.
She does.
I do cooking videos there mostly, and talk about some stuff. I had a YouTube. I'm thinking about restarting it. We'll see.
She needs to.
But yeah, I'm just living. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm just living life, enjoying life. After, you know, a traumatic time, but I'm good now.
You want to tell them about the trauma?
So in, what was it, 22? Yeah, 22, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So that was really hard. Went through chemo and surgeries, 2 major surgeries, and I have been cancer-free. It'll be a year, April 3rd, yes.
Praise God.
God is good. He's very good.
He is good.
There's good things happening in my life, so I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have my bestie here for the journey. So yeah, and I'm kind of nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I ain't did YouTube in a minute. Like I said, I do cameos. I don't do no.
Okay, well, she downplayed her cooking. She is an amazing cook. Okay, so I will put all of her socials. It's several people's mom, I think, on all socials, right?
Pretty much.
But she's an amazing baker, okay, and cook. So yeah, I guess we'll start off with how we met.
I stalked her.
She always tell people that. No, she did not stalk me.
I did stalk you. I did. I would go on your Instagram page and I was like, oh, she's so cool. And I like her style. And I was like, oh, she in Houston. And then I slid in her DMs.
Okay, so God knew that we would need each other. So first and foremost, I believe God put my page. You know, back then the algorithm was not what it is today, right? You could just see who you wanted to see. Everybody was on your page. And back then I was doing a lot of home decor videos because we were both married at the time. And Nicole, she sent me a DM.
I did. I bought some pillows.
And I bought some pillows because I would always post the deals at At Home.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to At Home and post the deals.
Because she had just bought a house. And so she was decorating her house. And I was like, ooh, I like her style. And then I was like, so how am I going to get to meet this woman? Or at least talk to her? Yes. Sometimes you have to make the first move.
Not all the time.
Not
with men.
Not with men.
But with women.
With women.
Yes.
You might have to make that first move.
Yeah.
So I slid in her DMs and I was like, ooh, there's some pillows on sale at Home. And I was like, here, she, you know how she is. She was like, okay, thank you.
I was not.
I'm an Aries, so it didn't deter me. I was like, okay, she talked to me. And then, I don't know, we just started like liking each other's stories and commenting on each other's stories. And then I bought a purse from her.
Yeah, I had my boutique. I had Posh Boutique, yeah.
So I was like, if it's some men watching, that's how you do it.
So we met up.
It's been a little Chinese.
Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And the name was Shira. Sprinkle, baby.
We've been watching Sprinkle for a long time. That's not new to us. But anyway.
For a long time. So I think the first meetup was I was meeting with you to bring you what you purchased, right?
Yeah, we went to Papacito's.
We went to Papacito's, which is one of our favorite restaurants, by the way. And then after that, we went to brunch.
Yeah. But at Papacito's, like, we clicked. And
we
had so much in common. She has 4 children. I have 4 kids. We were married. We were married and just, you know, we had a lot in common. We were around the same age, stuff like that. So we just clicked and we talked for a while.
We did.
I mean, like, really talked, like, opened up and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, excuse me, and stuff.
Okay.
And so, so then we went to brunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I guess the rest is...
We've been together ever since.
and it's funny, like, I know y'all like, dang, it's like y'all in a relationship, but we are. It's the relationship. You know?
Yeah, this is my forever plus one, okay? Forever plus one.
Till she kicked me to the curb.
No, that's not true, because what if he's not available? I'm gonna ask you.
I'm available.
Yeah, no, you know. So the thing is that you have to make time for what's important. And obviously we're both very important to each other, so we make time. But it's not overbearing. You know, Nicole is in a relationship, so I have to share her now, which I don't like. But it's okay. It's okay. She deserves everything that she's getting. Okay.
Blush.
All right. So what was that was your first question, and the second one was?
The second one was how you make friends in your 40s.
You slide in her DMs, duh. No, that's one way, but I would also say that you have to be open to the possibility of making them friends. I think a lot of women people in general are kind of stuck in their ways. And you really have to be, you don't have to find someone that does everything that you do. Like, there needs to be some similarities, but also some things that you can learn from each other. Like Nicole is an excellent cook. I think I'm an okay cook, but if I ever needed to know how to cook something, she could show me how to cook it. You get what I'm saying?
And she has excellent fashion sense, home decor. That's not my wheelhouse, as people say. So I have to ask her stuff all the time. So yeah.
So you have to be open to wanting to be friends at this big age. And then you have to actually leave your house and go meet people. Or social media, you can slide in their DMs, but eventually you guys will have to meet. So
Yeah.
I think that first and foremost, you have to be open to wanting to be in a relationship, a friendship with someone else. And it's not easy. I think one of the questions that I got, let me get my glasses. You know I can't see nothing. Look at Cookie. You gonna sit over there by Nicole? You can go home with her.
I'm gonna take her home.
Oh, helpful. Let's see. Okay, someone asked the most memorable meal you've ever eaten. Is that together?
What would be the most memorable meal we ever ate together?
I don't know.
We've ate a lot of meals together.
We have maybe in the DR. We went to the Dominican Republic some years back. We had a lot of fun there. I mean, I don't know. We listen. We good and we eat a lot. So
we're actually trying to get away from
okay, so it says hi. So that question was from Yvonne Latoya, the most memorable meal you've ever eaten. I don't know, we eat a lot. This couple of weekends ago, we went to Bungalow. One of the things we try to do is we try to go to new restaurants here in Houston. We do live in Houston, Texas, and the restaurants, it's a plethora. Like every week she's sending me.
I am. I'm on Instagram sending her.
Yes,
let's go
TikTok.
here. Let's go
Yes,
there.
they actually have that restaurant, the Audrey. We need to try that in the Woodlands.
And I think Patty get a discount.
At the Audrey? Why?
Yeah. She worked there. I mean, she worked at the place that owned it.
Oh, they own the movies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's their luxury.
Oh, okay.
I know this last like
No, the one on
The one on the end.
Yeah, on the end. Beautylicious Babe One says hi. How do you support each other when one goes through a breakup?
You hold her back. We're not gonna get into that story.
We're not gonna talk about that. But we're just there. We listen. So I think when you're in a relationship, when you're in a friendship, okay, we're best friends, you have to listen, right? She may or may not want my advice. I'm probably always gonna give it, but you listen first. You have to actively listen to what she's saying, hear her out, and of course support her. I mean, whatever decision she make, I'm Team Nicole. Yeah. Forget that dude. Like
we kind of both went through a breakup.
Absolutely. Well, we
got
divorced.
Well, yeah, we did actually.
We got divorced.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I got divorced first. I actually left my ex-husband. Mm-hmm. And then when I was leaving, she was like, "You sure you want to do this?"
And then
I was
a few months later,
I'm gone.
Yeah,
and I was gone. So I really wouldn't say that was because I was ready to go.
Yeah, but I mean, it was
ready to go.
It's still a divorce.
Yeah,
it's still many years. Yeah,
yeah.
I wasn't so much ready for mine to end, but it ended. So,
and, you know, I was like, we need to ride out.
Okay, so let me tell you a little fun fact, okay? I talk a lot of noise, but I ain't no fighter. But this one, I'll be like, let's go slash his tires. And she'd be like, you really don't want to do that, do you? She'd be like, no, but I will go.
I'm an Aries, and we are fiery. And
I'm going to talk some noise, though.
She gonna talk, but I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna just swing. So I'm gonna listen. Yeah.
So support each other, hear each other out. There are going to be days when you think you might be over it and then you're not over it. Listen, we talk all day, every day, sometimes several times a day, and then sometimes we may just text all day, but we do talk a lot. I think the most important thing is that we don't judge each other. You want to be in a friendship with someone where there's no judgment, because just because you broke up don't mean you ain't gonna take them back. You get what I'm saying? And so we leave that part of the conversation open. Hey, I know this is how you feel, but you know, sometimes people do deserve second chances, you know, and it's not for me to say that he doesn't and vice versa. So we're just here to support each other. And you know, we support whatever decision we make, right? So just talk it out. I would say that if you do have a friend and they are judging you and they are giving you a hard time, then you know you may need to reevaluate. Now, one thing that we do is that we tell each other the truth, and we don't hold it against each other. Not anymore. We'll get to that, but we do. Normally, what we'll say is, "Tell me the truth," and it will be like,
or I'll say, "Can I tell you this?"
And I'll be like, "What?"
Can I tell you this, and you'll be okay? And it's in love, you know. And then, you know, we say what we have to say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we've learned that about each other, that we can be brutally honest with each other and still love each other right after.
It took a minute to get
It
there.
took a minute to get there because of the Gemini. Okay. How did you meet? That was from Jonquil Andrea. We already talked about that. We met through Instagram. I ain't gonna talk about Mikey here.
Oh, Lord.
What did you do to get yourself to wake up at 5 a.m.? Okay, that's not really a bestie question, but child, the alarm, okay? And my motivation to lose weight.
Just talking to
No
yourself.
questions. I just love y'all's friendship.
Oh,
thank
thank
you. Have you two ever hit a friendship rough patch? And if so, how did you overcome it? I don't even know. What was we mad
several,
about?
but we've had several like falling outs.
But the first one,
What was the first one? Was that about that picture? See, you don't even know.
I don't remember that one. So listen.
We fell out.
Yes, we have fallen out, okay? So even though, okay, somebody will say I was posting subliminals, I was not, okay?
Was.
No, I wasn't.
She very much
Listen.
was. But it's okay.
Listen, okay? Listen, this is the thing. If it's meant to be, we'll come. We always came back to each other. I mean, we're women, okay? We are emotional, okay? I think around the time that we were having a lot of bumps in the road, we were both going through a lot of transition, right? We were divorced, we have kids, we're working full-time jobs, trying to maintain a friendship. And I will say that I have matured because my feelings do get hurt very easily. And I am now, but sometimes I hold things in and I don't communicate. So we've learned to communicate.
And I'm the kind of person that my feelings might get hurt, but I get over things.
She
really quickly.
baby, I hold a grudge.
She holds a grudge.
Baby, I'm
she
petty.
gets petty. See, I could fight you and be your friend the next day.
Not me.
Like, it don't bother me.
Nope.
I'm like, I'm over it.
Nope.
Let's be cool. But her, no. So I have to like wait her out and be like,
We ain't talking.
she be like, I'll be like, But that's the thing, like with relationships, and I think that's where women kind of fail, because you give that man like 50, 11 chances, but if a woman does something to you, you're like, forget her. And I'm like, nah, that's my friend. You know, forget all of that. We'll work it out. I'm gonna give her a space, and you know,
Yeah,
I'll hit her up later.
She's learned. We've learned each other. I don't think we've had a falling out in some years now. When she got sick, that was a real eye opener for me, because what if, you know, you don't want to be mad at someone and then you never see them again, right? So I had to do a lot of growing as far as our friendship myself, because like she said, you'll get that man 100 chances, but as soon as, you know, your friend does one thing, you're cutting her off. And I just didn't want to go down that road.
Yeah,
so
I mean, we're human. We're
Yeah.
gonna make mistakes. We're gonna say something wrong. We're gonna do something wrong. And as long as it isn't from a place of malice, which I would hope that you would know that it's not, then, you know, we can work through that. You know, that's maturity. That's learning about each other, because I know when you're mad. I know you get quiet. I'm well, she too quiet.
She do. And she'll be calling me talking about, you okay over there? not that she made me mad. Anybody.
Yeah,
like she can literally feel my energy.
Yeah.
She know I ain't been on social media. I haven't talked to her all day. She know when somebody that made me mad and she checking on me. So, and that's a real friendship. Yeah. Like she literally, and I do the same thing. You okay over there? So, we do check-ins because again, we're both very busy women. We do try to talk every day, but just in case we don't, we do check in with each other.
Yeah, because when my man come, I'm ghost. No, not really.
Y'all, she done kicked me to the whole curb.
He works out of town, so when he's here, which she understands.
I know, but I'm okay.
I spent a whole Saturday with you.
Just playing. Yes.
While he was home, and he was not happy about it, but
no. Listen, my she deserves love. She deserves what she got going on. I'll let y'all find out about that on her channel. on when she started her channel. But yes. But yeah, I mean, I think that, we have been through so much, and I think the next chapters that are coming up for us, they're going to be so beautiful, and I'm elated to be a part of her new chapter. Like,
same. Full-time content creation right here.
So yeah, I would say that if you have a friend and y'all are at an impasse, I feel like I'm talking, girl. If you and your friend come to an impasse, if it's something petty, please work it out. Most of our stuff really was petty. I don't think it was anything that, like, she ain't talking about my mama, I ain't talking about her mama. It was petty stuff. It was just, I think, letting egos get in the way. I know for me, I'm a Gemini.
I think one time we got into it because when I was in my last relationship, he was monopolizing a lot of my time.
I'm glad she said it.
And she wasn't happy about that. And
Baby, she kicked me to the curb so damn fast.
I did, and I'm gonna admit to that. I did, and we had to work through that.
Cause see, what had happened was I had got into a relationship first, and she said I kicked her to the curb.
She did.
Then she turned around and kicked me to the curb. I said, "Oh, ain't hit the pot calling the kettle black."
She said it, yeah.
But my relationship ended. Hers didn't. But see, now we can laugh at this stuff.
Yeah.
So again, it was really.
And I get exactly, like, at the time I was upset because I was like, why is she tripping on me? And then, after a while, it's like, okay, I get it. I understand. And then, like I said, when, like she said, when I got sick, like, life is short. Like, when they say things can change in an instant, they really can. For me, going to urgent care to, so it's time out for all that stuff. I mean, if anything, COVID should have.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, not supposed to say that on the channel. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The pandemic. If that didn't teach you that, life can be short and to not, you can work through things. You can work through almost anything as long as someone didn't totally disrespect you.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Since she brought that up, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. This is why I was really mad. Okay? Because he told me he was gonna take my best friend. He told me, and I was like, no, you not. You're not gonna take my best friend. And what did he do? And me and that man had not been friends since. He literally told me in my face, oh, she mine. I'm like, she was my friend first.
And he's gone and we're still together.
And we're still together, Dad. We still together.
He wish he wasn't gone. So.
Baby.
So, yeah.
What do you eat? Okay, this is from Queen Unique. What do you each like the most about each other?
I like everything about you.
Yeah. Everything. I'm gonna tell you what stands out about my best friend. First and foremost, she's a wonderful mother. Now, I always say that because, child, our parenting styles are completely different, okay? I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I got home with that saying.
No, remember when you was like, I don't never see you holler or get upset or anything. And I'm like, I holler
Baby,
all the time.
our parenting styles are so different, right? But again, it's not to say that I'm not a good mother, but just to see how she mothers on her children, it is beautiful. It is beautiful, y'all. And I tell her that all the time. And let me tell you something. She got patience, okay? And she not petty. Like, there's so much I can, like, I strive to be like her because I cannot help my pettiness at times.
The subliminals.
Baby, listen. Listen, and it's something else she taught me about not answering the phone.
Oh, because I don't answer the phone?
With anybody, you be doing me the same way. Listen.
I don't answer the phone.
Baby, she wouldn't, listen, this girl would not, she would be sitting on her bed and see you calling and not answer the phone. And I'm like, I want to do that. Because I've always answered the phone.
Because if I'm not in the space to talk, I shouldn't talk.
Sometimes you just don't be answering the phone.
Sometimes I don't.
See?
I figure if y'all need me, y'all text me or something, you know, it's really crazy.
But yes, her being the mother that she is what I really, really admire about her. She's an excellent mother. And if y'all know her kids, if you follow her and you see her children, they're beautiful.
I love that you are yourself unapologetically, and I love the fact that if you want something, you go and get it, and that's like inspired me a lot.
Aww.
You know, just knowing that you deserve what you deserve, and you're not gonna let someone like lowball you or anything like that. Like that's, you know, we as Black women need that.
Yeah.
Because you know, Sheena, she's gonna, if she wants something, like, I don't know if y'all heard her Mercedes story.
I've told her, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like when she wanted that Mercedes, she went and got that Mercedes.
I did.
You know, and
I did.
She didn't care. She didn't care what some hater was like,
yeah.
And she went and got it. And it's like, I admire that so much about you, because you gonna go get it.
Yeah.
You know, and you're not gonna let nobody tell you you don't deserve it, and you're gonna give yourself the highest caliber of stuff. And I think, like I said, as Black women, we lowball ourselves way too much, and you know, like, we're just like, oh, we'll take this, like, she ain't gonna take just this or that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna go out there and she's gonna get what she wants.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be with style and grace. It's never like you forcing it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so thank you, Bessie. And just to piggyback off what she said, I was watching Love is Blind today, and the dude that he said he wasn't gonna marry her at the altar. Her actions to me was showing that she was gonna still be with him, because she was asking him like, why? Like me, I would have been like, F you, and walked away. Like, she was kind of questioning it, and she even said a couple of times that she wasn't enough, and this, you know, and I really hate that for her.
Don't do that.
But at the end, she did choose herself, because she was like, no, you need to go. And she said that she was not going to be with him. So I applaud her for that. But yes, as Black women, a lot of the times we feel unworthy. We feel like we're not enough. You know, we'll take the scraps or the leftovers, you know.
And we're always out there trying to prove our worth. Like,
baby.
That's like the relationship I'm in right now. I don't have to prove.
Baby, she is the whole,
I don't have to prove
prize, okay? The whole prize. Baby, the whole prize.
You know, and I think that's opened my eyes a lot, but like, you were doing that before I even, saw that. You know your worth.
Yeah, but it's, listen, we got to do a whole nother video on relationships, okay? But yeah, I mean, it's hard, because you end up being single, because you're just not going to settle for just anything, you know?
I think, just to not go too far down that trail, but I'm a firm believer in manifestation.
Oh, for sure.
So
My man coming.
I think it's gonna
My
come.
man coming.
Yeah.
He gonna come right up in here, move all this stuff up out of here. We're gonna sell it, put it in storage, and we're gonna move. Listen, he coming.
I think it's coming when you're ready and you're open to it. Like after my breakup, it took me a minute. Men gave me the ick, and I told her, I was like, I would go on. A dude would ask me out, and I'd be like,
it took Nicole a while to date. It did. It did.
I'm good.
But baby, when she got that one, he just came in like the knight in shining armor that he was. Okay. Yes. So y'all see her blushing.
Yeah. He's special. He's my favorite guy. She's my favorite girl. But yeah, I think you just have to be open and ready, and then just focus on yourself. That didn't happen until after I focused on myself. Like after that, I was like, I'm just do me. I would go out with my daughter. I would go out with her. With Sheena, I was losing weight. I was working out. I was. Whatever it is I wanted to do, I would go do it. I'd go sit and have lunch by myself or dinner or whatever. So I think it's just, pouring into yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's where we go wrong.
She had that whole revenge body thing going on after she broke up, baby. She was so damn fine. Woohoo! She cut her hair, if y'all remember. Okay.
But I had to fix that because I worked out too much.
Yeah. She had cut her hair. She looked so good.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do, and I don't know if worst is the right word, is to allow a man, once you guys have broken up, you feel what you need to feel, okay? But then you need to get up and you need to put yourself back together. Do not, fall down this rabbit hole of where you're not taking care of you, because in the end, he's won. He's not only broken up with you, broken your heart, but then he's broken your spirit, right? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He ain't worth all that. He ain't worth all that.
No one is ever worth you losing yourself over. And it's very important not to talk about my man.
Baby, talk about him. Listen, I'm like Peyton Charles, okay? She said.
Oh, she do be talking about it. I love it for her.
Y'all talked about it. What did she say? Like when she ain't have a man, everybody was happy. But when she got a man and started talking about him, like, why y'all? Look, let black women talk about these black men that really, really take care of business, okay? Yeah. He stands on big business, okay? This man did something for me when I was sick. Now, this is her man. But he knows how important I am, okay? She couldn't get to me, so he handled it. He stands on big business, so talk about him, baby. Talk about it. Talk about my brother-in-law.
One thing that I tell him and that he knows is I'm gonna put me first.
You gotta put you first.
He doesn't take offense to that. It doesn't threaten him or anything like that. I let him know he's a priority. Our children are a priority, but I'm gonna put me first. And I told him, I have to, because if I don't, I can't pour into y'all. I can't do, and so he understands that completely. Right. And it's whatever I need in order to continue that, he does that. So get you someone who understands that, who
want some more?
Yeah, who isn't threatened by you putting. Thank you, Bessie. Who isn't threatened by you putting yourself first? Because he's not at all. He supports that 100%. We're going to do something next week. We can't tell y'all, but it's all support.
Who's going to do something next week?
You and me. No.
Oh.
He gonna be gone till April, girl.
Oh, I said he coming back. Why?
Why
he coming back?
Not unless not unless he gets some time.
Why he coming back? He need to stay gone. No, I'm just playing.
Not unless he gets some time. No. But yeah.
No. But I also wanted to say, when Nicole broke up with said person, it was a bad breakup, but what she gained. So ladies, okay, you might think you are with your forever person and it may not work out, but guess what? That really wasn't your forever person. Okay? I'm gonna sit that right there, okay? You will find love again, and it will be bigger and better.
It'll be better than you imagine.
Yeah, it'll be bigger and better. Yeah.
Because this man, he's done things without me asking, from pretty much our second date. He was on it.
And I want to say this, that, you know, my channel, I've talked about my dating life, and I've gotten a little bit of backlash because of how I feel. And I'm gonna say this as well. When you are friends with someone, a lot of your core values. Oh, thank you, Bessie. I put some perfume on for you.
I forgot. I think
it's okay. You do not stink. Shut up. I think a lot of your core values have to be the same. We think alike when it comes to dating and relationships. Now, that doesn't mean it won't work if you don't think alike, but you also need to be open to hearing your best friend's side of things. You can't be closed off, okay? You have to understand that that's what she wants, and you may want something different, okay? But we both desire the same thing when it comes to a man. We both, believe in being provided for, taken care of, being protected.
And I can tell you, it can absolutely happen.
And it can absolutely happen.
At our age, being divorced with children.
So for all of y'all, so anybody watching who thought I was talking off the side of my neck, this is proof.
It can very much happen. And want to do it, not forced.
Baby, I'll be like,
it's not a problem.
He did what? Yes,
it's not a problem. So
yes.
So whoever told you hit the wall, you can't get that.
Yeah.
It's not true. You absolutely can, but you have to believe you can. And you have to believe you deserve it.
Yes.
And I think that's the key. You have, after my breakup, I had to learn how to believe I could deserve what I wanted.
Yes.
And I do, and I'm getting the reality of it now.
And there's no jealousy, it's all love. When she calls me and tells me what said person did, you know what I say? Lord, you gonna do that for me too. That's exactly what I say. Guess what? Because there's no jealousy between us. No. If you have an abundance mindset, then that will be that will be your response.
And that's another thing Black women need. Stop. It's not.
Do y'all know that it's 8 billion people in the world?
Golly.
How many of them you think are men that want to provide and take care of a woman? First of all, y'all have to allow these men the opportunity.
But also,
we finna start preaching.
Also, he may not look. He may not be in the package.
Well,
that you thought he was going to be.
He might not be, but he might be.
He might be.
Because Idris is still coming my way, baby.
Maybe Idris. It's with Sabrina.
I don't even know who Sabrina is.
Okay.
Who is Sabrina?
His wife.
Oh, okay.
But
Sabrina who?
He may not. You have to be, when you get a certain age, there are things. What do you say? There are things that you prefer, and then
there are standards, and then there's preferences.
Yeah.
A standard would be he got to have a job. Okay, he got to provide for me, right? Okay, he has to have he has to be God fearing, right? He got to believe in God. Those are standards. A preference might be height, skin color, build, whether he's stocky, chubby, whatever. Preferences are things, in my opinion, that are not deal breakers, right? A deal breaker would be he ain't got no job. Now, of course, if you are a 6 feet tall woman, you may not want a 5'5" man. So I get that. But if he's slightly taller than you, you might want to invest in some kitten heels.
Let me tell you something about under 6 feet men. I can't say that on this channel.
Please, don't.
Because I don't want her video to get flagged.
No, we're not gonna say that.
But just
I will
say they're underrated.
I will agree with you.
You agree?
I will agree with you.
They're underrated. Greatly underrated. So all those women out there, it's like he gotta be 6 feet tall.
I need a fan.
Baby, I can't say it, but
Listen.
it don't matter when he laying down.
This is my thing, okay? If you don't take anything else from this video, take this. It's only one date. One date.
Oh, yeah.
One date. And then you make that date, okay? First of all, you gotta have fun, okay? Mm-hmm. Have fun, relax, be feminine, be flirty, and also make it, a data interview them. I don't know how, but what I'm saying
actually
is
don't.
Well,
listen. Well, for me, he did most of the questioning. I didn't ask a lot of questions because I was like, I'm just gonna sit back and see what you do.
Okay.
And so that's what I did. I sat back and saw how he moved. And he had to ask me all the questions. Like I was like having fun. I was cool. I was like, okay.
But most men like to talk about themselves, so it's not easy for you to just sit back and listen. And I mean, you can do that as well. But if there are some questions that you may want to know before you go on a second date, then definitely ask those questions. But I think the issue is, and this is just my opinion, is that you're not open. You have to be open, okay? What happens when your fists are like this? You don't receive. Mm-hmm. A closed fist, you're not going to receive anything. So you have to open your mind to the possibility of, okay, this man is not Idris Elba, okay? He ain't 6 feet, he ain't chocolate, he ain't, but he has a job, he makes well over 6-7 figures. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He got his own place, got his own car. He ain't got baby mama drama, but he might be 5'10". I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there. Why are you not open to hearing this man out, or at least allowing him the opportunity to show you a good time? Open your mind. Once you open your mind, once women are open, you can receive. You can't receive anything if you're closed off.
And what did you say? What did you tell me?
What?
Like you wouldn't even notice.
Oh, baby, let me say something. Woo-hoo, child. That man felt 6'5" when we went out on a date, because after he put it on me the first, not like that, not on the first date, but I'm just saying he was attentive. His energy, y'all know I'm a big energy, but his energy for me was like through the roof. Like
he listened.
He listened. He opened his. He was a gentleman. He pulled out my chair. He opened doors. He planned the first date. Like he got everything right the first try. And yes, he's under 6 feet tall, but we were well into the date, and that didn't even matter. It didn't even matter.
It doesn't.
It didn't even matter. No, at the end, it didn't even matter. So.
Yeah.
And we've been out on another date too.
They've been on several dates. But be open.
Be open.
Be open. That's be open, and like you said, just go out, have fun. Mm-hmm. Like I was telling my kids today, because it's something I want to do, and they were like, you do that. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. And I was like, well, what if it turns out good?
What if you fly?
Yeah. What if you fly?
Yeah.
What if good things happen?
Yeah.
I said, so I'm not gonna think like that. I'm gonna think this is gonna turn out good.
Yeah.
And so that's how, not necessarily missing red flags or anything like that. Use your intuition. Use your common sense as well. But be open. Go have fun.
Go have fun. That's the main thing. Go have fun.
Go have fun.
Like, why do you even have so many expectations for a first date?
Yeah.
It's go have fun.
And I think that was like one of the things, like our second date, he took me axe throwing, and I thought that was like cool, because you get so tired of going to the same restaurants all the time. So I thought that was really good. But we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Competing against each other. He let me win, but all of that, we were dancing and talking, and it was a cool atmosphere, and I think he had a good time, I had a good time, and I think that made a difference.
Yeah.
So just have fun. Don't go on there saying, "Oh, he gonna be my husband." Just
don't focus on the outcome.
Yeah. What I say?
That's called control, and that's something that you need to let go of. You cannot control the outcome. Live for today, okay? Don't worry about the outcome. God is the only one that knows what the outcome is. Mm-hmm. And I tell God every single day, align me with what you want. That's only thing I want to do. I want to be aligned with what you want for me. Mm-hmm. I can't worry about the outcome. If you worry about the outcome, you're gonna ruin things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we've all been a little bit, guilty of that, trying to control things. And I'm going to tell you something. That's the first way to run off a masculine man is try to control things.
For real.
Please don't do that.
All the time I'll be like, I think I said something the other day. I was like, oh, don't worry about that. And he was like, don't try to tell me what I need to worry about. If I want to worry about that, I'll worry about that.
That's my dog.
He was like,
Checker.
He's like, that's my family. You're my family. If I need to worry about it, I'm gonna worry about it. I was like, okay. I probably worry about it.
And I think the longer you are single.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
Because we have to worry about things. It's just us, right? We have a household that we're running. We have kids. We're in our masculine more than we want to be. So
my issue is, since we on relationships, we just go there. My issue is mothering, because my main role most of my life has been being a mom. So I have to constantly remind myself that this man does not want to be with his mother.
He loves his mama, but he don't want to be with his mama.
He does not want to be with his mother.
Yeah.
And I even have to do that with my grown son. Even though I am actually his mom, I have to say, like I put on my threads, Nicole, he's a grown-ass man, he can handle this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's hard to move out of that role of being a mother, especially while you're still mothering children, because I'm still mothering those last two pretty much. It's hard getting out that role, and I think my personal problem is I slip in that role with a man, and so this is my time, because he is truly don't mother me. Yeah. I'm okay. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? And so I have to catch myself and be like, he's a grown man. Like I told you the other day, he was driving all that time, and my first instinct was, you don't need to drive. You don't need to.
And I told her, I said, he's a grown man, Nicole. He can drive. Leave him alone.
He was like, leave him alone. And he kind of got a little upset because he was like, well, you don't want me to come home. You sound like you don't want me to come home. And I was like, well, of course I want you to come home, but that's just a lot of drive. Yeah. He was like, I got this. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So that's my issue, and so I am learning how to step out of being a mother and potentially being someone's
girl, please.
Wife.
There's some wives up in here. But yeah, and I think that the right person is going to be patient with you,
and she helps me with that, because like I said, she said he's a grown man, he all right. I was like,
I think the true masculine men are very patient. When they know that they have a prize, they are willing to work with their prize, because he knows Nicole's what she's been through. She's a mother. He knows all of these things. So it's his job to make her feel like, you know what, you mother them kids, but I'm your man, and I need you to treat me like I'm your man, right? But he says it in a very loving way. He has patience.
He has a lot of patience.
So, but you also have to do your part as his woman and figure out what work you need to do to relinquish that control, because
and that's what I'm reading, a very good book called The Surrendered Wife. Mm-hmm. And it is excellent, because that's all.
Because I'm gonna be a wife.
That's right. And that's what she's talking about, how and it's so funny, because you don't realize how much, as women, we are control freaks.
Yes. We are.
And we really don't realize how much of control freaks that we are until you get in a relationship and you see those things.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I have so like with my last relationship, he would drive so close to the curb. I was just like, why are we so close to the curb? You know, I would be in the car like this. He'll be driving like fast. I mean, we never really got in an accident, but I would just be like this in the car with. I don't need no more. I'm good.
I'm not driving.
Oh,
this is for me.
That's for you. Okay. Yeah. So
You can spend the night. I'll share my bill with you.
Shower, okay. We've slept in the bed together.
We have.
But he
Did nothing happen?
No, we're not.
We're not lesbians.
No, we're not.
And listen, I'm
No
lesbian
shade.
love over here, baby. Listen, do your thing. Do your thing.
But so with him, I have really had to. It's just like if I'm not driving, I don't feel comfortable. But I have really because he's like, you're not driving me around. That's not gonna happen.
That sounds like him.
That's
That
it.
sound like
He's
him.
like, you're not gonna drive me around. I'm gonna drive you around. So don't.
We talking about the ex.
Yeah. So no, the new.
Oh, he said it too.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was like,
He drive close to the curb. Oh,
no. The last one drove close to
okay.
the curb. So like I noticed this about myself being in the cars with men because I used to do that with my ex-husband too. Like, you know, and so I have really worked on myself, like not pushing my imaginary brake pedals over there and just being quiet and letting him drive. Like
just be ready to die.
He's
Be ready to die.
He's a capable driver, but
because I'm dramatic. I thought I was gonna die riding in the car with her. I prefer to drive. Well, not when I'm with my man.
see
but
control. You see control. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. We get into so much trying to control, and I understand that might just be far fetched or whatever. But really,
no, it's true.
We are really.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. What I did
in
this
control.
past weekend. Yeah.
What you do this past weekend?
So we were watching. We were watching a crime mystery. He likes crime mystery, so you know, we was watching, and it was something about what's that girl name? Natalie Holloway.
Oh.
So if you know the story, Natalie Holloway got killed in Aruba, but the guy who killed her, he killed somebody else in Peru. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so I think I was coming out of the room and I asked him what he was watching. He was like, oh, I'm watching this crime mystery and da-da-da, and this dude, he killed somebody in Peru. So I was like, oh, okay. So as I started watching it, it was about Natalie Holloway. And I was like, she wasn't in Peru. Here I go correcting the man. I literally had to go on the internet and find out. But I later realized, because he got real quiet. Masculine men do not want you to correct them.
No.
So I'm learning too.
No.
Baby, I got on the internet. I was searching. I was like, she died in Aruba.
Oh.
And he got all quiet. And then I realized what I had done. I ain't say nothing. I just let the moment pass. But don't be out here correct. Listen, it's something as simple as that. Let it go.
Let it go.
But again, control.
Yes.
I have to be right. But I'm learning.
Yes.
I'm learning.
The control, like
Yes.
I didn't know was so deep seated in us because we do have to control a lot of things. Our kids, you know, we're
at work.
If we don't have some sense of
That's
control, yeah. But these men come in and you want them to be leaders, but you don't let them lead, and it's like, oh, and then you wonder why it's not working out. So, like letting him actually lead, letting him, like last night I told you what happened. I ain't gonna say it on here, but I told you what happened. I was just quiet. Okay.
He figured it out.
He figured it out. It's
He figured it out.
You know,
He figured it out.
So I, you know, but before I'd have been like, oh, I can't believe you did this, and you didn't know this, you didn't know that that's what that was. Da, da, da.
So we're all a work in progress, but I will tell you that anything that you want to change, like you have to choose to want to change whatever it is that is not working in your life, okay? This channel is about dating. Okay, it's no secret. I want to be a wife. I don't want to be a girlfriend for the rest of my life.
Y'all better stop coming in the comments playing, because I already told
checking.
I go through the comments.
She be checking.
I go through the comments. She'll be calling me and she'll be like, "What's up? This comment?" And I say, "Look, just block them, because y'all, I can fight." In case you don't know, ask her.
Well,
she know.
I'm going to start blocking people, but I just want people to understand what this channel is about, what my platform is. It's a safe space for women. What I want may not be what you want, but it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. It is okay. Okay? All right. We've been talking for quite some time.
You don't got no more questions?
That was all the questions. Anything else you want to talk about, bestie?
No, I just want to say I love you.
I love you too.
And I'm blessed with art on crack on Beyonce's internet.
You don't cry on Beyonce's internet.
I am truly blessed. I'm always gonna be here for you through our ups and downs, and I appreciate the way that you was there for me when I was sick, and before that and after that, you know. But when I really needed it, you were there. And you, even with my breakup, like I said, you didn't judge. You didn't say you talking about this too much. You didn't do any of that. You let me go through what I needed to go through.
And I would always tell her, go on a date. She'd be like, I ain't ready to shit. I'd be like, why? Forget him.
She was like, going there. I'd be like, why? But she, you know, she understood. She, you know, and so just know that I love you, and I'm not going anywhere. Never, never, never.
I love you too. I love you too. So this is a genuine friendship. We love each other. We're human. We have, you know, bad days like everybody else. But at the end of the day, the goal is to continue to love each other, watch each other grow. Can I tell them about Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
My best friend is about to be a GG. So that is another chapter in her life that we are super excited about.
Yes.
Y'all might see us with a car seat in the back. He gonna be rolling with us, okay? But yeah, she has so much that is about to happen, and I'm gonna be there for every freaking second of it. As I know when it's my turn, she's gonna be there for me. So I think that's it. Now y'all can leave requests. I mean, she's open to doing more videos, right?
Yeah.
Like if you guys want us to talk about more dating videos, I think someone had commented and said my perspective on dating was so refreshing. I think it is very refreshing to see Black women speak about how they want to be treated and they're not going to settle. I think that's something that we both have in common. We're not going to settle. I would rather eat a jean jacket than be with a man who ain't
sweep the ocean floor.
Who not doing what he's about. No dusty men over here, okay? So if you want another video on dating, let me know down in the description box. Dating in your, yes, baby, I'm almost 50
we seasoned and single.
We seasoned and well, I'm seasoned and single. Some people just seasoned.
I'm not married.
You're not. You're not dating nobody else either. You in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship.
She's in a relationship. So she's in a.
But it won't.
She's in a.
Not for long.
And I'm gonna tell you something
Don't
else.
be no girlfriend for a long time.
You know, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Listen, she be laughing at me because I be saying if he ain't proposed on the second date, he not the man for me. I literally had a man asking me what kind of ring I wanted. So it's possible.
And then she was all like, and I was like, but that's what you said you wanted. What did you think was gonna happen?
Listen, if you want a video on healthy relationships, okay? We not about that toxic life. We not about that thug life. We are feminine women not in search of, we ain't looking, baby. They coming to us. We are feminine women attracting, okay? All right? Good, healthy, masculine, conscious masculine energy, okay, in men. So
we should do our podcast.
yeah, we should. We should, bestie.
Season and no longer single.
We should. Okay. we need to. Yeah, since we,
Y'all want a podcast?
I'm gonna be a full-time content creator.
Right. Yeah, look,
She's
I'm a
gonna be
cat
a
woman.
cat woman. And we gonna have a little man in the back. We might be putting a bottle in the baby mouth in the back.
Little baby girls and stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about us starting a podcast? I think that would be fun. I really do. I think that would be fun.
I don't know how it works, but yeah, we can find out.
I mean, we just come record video for our podcast. I don't think we need anything fancy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So give us some.
Yeah, let us know if y'all want a podcast.
Yeah, we'll start another channel podcast. What should we call it? Season and single? Season? No, because we ain't being. We ain't doing single. Because I ain't staying single.
Single.
Heck no. I'm wife. This is wife material. Listen, I have done the work. I'm ready.
What should we call it?
What should we call it?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Y'all
seasoned in something. We
drop
seasoned.
it. Yeah, drop
we
it.
enjoy being seasoned.
Listen, baby, age ain't nothing but a number. You can't tell me I ain't. Well, my knees ain't 25, but I feel 25.
My man is younger.
We can talk about dating younger man too. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I think between the both of us, we have a lot of knowledge that we can share with you guys. So
yeah. I know I've been through some things. I know you've been through some things. I mean, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we can figure that out. So
excuse me.
all right. So if you made it this far and you like my content, I hope you will consider subscribing. If you're an only but a goodie girl, I love you.
She loves you.
Thank you so much. You guys know I love y'all so much. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with a good sis, okay? Make sure your post notifications are on for future uploads. Do all the things the other YouTubers tell you to do. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, thank you, bestie.